Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and in today's video, we will be discussing on how Indra, you remember him right? The dude that was always at war with his younger brother to the extent that they kept on reincarnating and kept fighting. Yeah, that's him. On how he met Sasuke and helped him awaken a new mode after losing his Rinnegan. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This would really mean a lot to me. Sasuke Uchiha is one of the strongest characters in Naruto. The very fact that he belonged to the Uchiha family granted him the Sharingan, which made him very powerful. He also had the Rinnegan, but recently in the Boruto series, he lost his Rinnegan, leaving him powerless according to most fans. But what most people tend to forget is the fact that Sasuke still has the Six Paths power and he can still obtain the Rinnegan. Similar to Naruto, Sasuke also acquired the Six Paths ability from Hagoromo Otsutsuki following a close brush with death. However, unlike Naruto, he obtained the Six Paths Yin power distinguished by the crescent moon symbol on his left hand. The biggest misconceptions that Naruto fans make is that they think that when a person is from the Uchiha clan and acquires the Senju clan power, that's when he can awaken the Rinnegan. But that's not entirely true. There are some instances that this has occurred. For example, Danzo had a lot of Sharingan he stole, and the ones that were given to him by Orochimaru, which was embedded into his hand with Hashirama DNA in his body, and he didn't awaken the Rinnegan. Some fans may argue that this is because he wasn't of Uchiha origin, but that's the misconception that most people believe in. And well, it doesn't just work that way. Even Obito, who was full-blooded Uchiha after he got Hashirama cells to make up half of his body that was crushed, didn't awaken the Rinnegan due to the mixture of both clans' DNAs. The major reason why this isn't so for any shinobi is because the person in question must obtain the chakra of both Indra and Ashura. And well, in Sasuke's case, we all know that he is the reincarnation of Indra, so this definitely means that he possesses Indra's chakra. However, most people tend to forget that Sasuke also has Asura chakra, and how did he get it, you may ask? He has gotten Hashirama chakra twice in the series. The first time was in chapter 661 when Hashirama was supposed to give Sasuke a technique that would help in his fight against Madara. Sasuke was a bit skeptical in the beginning, but he ends up allowing Hashirama to give him what was left of his chakra to stop Madara. But this failed to work against Madara because before Sasuke could land any solid blow, he found himself in the air being suspended by Madara's ability. Tobirama then pleaded with Madara to stop, but he totally ignored him and drove a sword into Sasuke's chest while expressing his disappointment on how he hoped Sasuke would have been able to pull off some useful techniques. Madara is just crazy, right? I agree. The technique that Hashirama gave Sasuke was supposed to respond to Madara's Sage Chakra and bind him, but of course we all knew how that went down. Of course, I for one was disappointed that the technique didn't work out, but hopefully maybe in the Boruto series we may get to see Sasuke use the technique. The next time we see Sasuke getting Hashirama's cells is after Madara had stabbed him. Kabuto was seen healing Sasuke with his medical ninjutsu and with the knowledge he had about Hashirama cells. Tobirama then goes ahead in instructing Kabuto on how to heal Sasuke since he was at the verge of dying before Kabuto even came on the scene. Sasuke's heart and organs were revived by Kabuto. We can see that with this, Sasuke had gotten a significant amount of chakra from Hashirama, even quite more than what Madara had when he awakened his Rinnegan the same way. The most notable difference among the duos awakening their Rinnegan was the time involved. In Madara's case, it took decades to awaken the Rinnegan using the DNA of Hashirama. But in Sasuke's case, it took him less than a day to awaken it. Most fans tend to forget that to awaken the Rinnegan, there's another requirement that's needed, and that is being near-death experience. And in both Madara and Sasuke's case, they were both close to death when they awakened their Rinnegan. If not for Hashirama and Kabuto having given Sasuke an ample share of Hashira's cells, Sasuke wouldn't have been able to meet Hagoromo Otsutsuki. The only thing that we see Hagoromo give Sasuke and Naruto is the yin and yang seal that was used in sealing Kaguya. And if you look at this closely, chakras that are obtained externally doesn't actually last for long. Confused? Well, don't. Let me give you some examples. The chakra of the tail beast that Sasuke got to use in his Susanoo against Naruto in the final battle did not last as it later went away. Also, when Rock Lee was given Kyuubi's chakra during the 4th Great Ninja War, it vanished away after a while. Similarly, when Hagoromo met Sasuke and Naruto, he told them that he couldn't give them his chakra at that moment, which simply implies that the one he bestowed in them was temporary and they returned back to him after Kaguya was sealed. All these points us to the fact that Sasuke indeed did not get his Rinnegan from Hagoromo. Because if he had, the Rinnegan would have disappeared by now as the chakra given to him by Hagoromo has since left him. Decades after in Boruto, we still see Sasuke still using the Rinnegan. Taking into account the established understanding that Sasuke possesses the combined chakra of both Indra and Ashura, it becomes plausible to speculate that he can potentially regain his Rinnegan through the occurrence of another near-death experience. It is worth noting that Sasuke previously awakened the Rinnegan through such harrowing encounter. Nevertheless, given the advancements in scientific prowess within Konoha, courtesy of brilliant minds like Amado and Orochimaru, the restoration of Sasuke's Rinnegan may not necessarily require him to undergo another near-death experience. The expertise of these exceptional scientists could pave the way for finding alternative methods to bring back the Rinnegan, ensuring Sasuke's formidable powers are fully restored without subjecting him to further life-threatening situations. And even if Sasuke will not be able to get back his Rinnegan, he still has the Six Paths power which he can use to amplify his power during fights. Sasuke's signature ability is Chidori. After he got the Six Paths power, he was able to amplify his Chidori to be able to land a devastating hit on Obito, who was the Ten Tails Jinchuriki whose body had become quite too powerful for a normal ninjutsu to destroy. Also, it's noteworthy to mention that Sasuke still has his Sharingan eyes even after losing the Rinnegan, and this simply means that he still has access to Susanoo. The Susanoo is quite powerful. Its main weapon, which is a bow, can be used both as a close-range weapon and a shield. Additionally, it also possesses a sword. The chakra darts, which are shot with remarkable speeds, are created within a bullet-like structure located in its third arm. After he acquires his permanent Mangekyo Sharingan, this orb turns into an Amaterasu flame and he gains a sword made of the black flames of Amaterasu. Compared to Itachi's version, Sasuke's Susanoo is more reminiscent of a demon, which is amplified after acquiring his permanent Mangekyo Sharingan. Sasuke can also make use of his new move, which is the lightning flake that was amplified by the Six Paths power, which was shown in Boruto. Lightning aura surrounds Sasuke while using this technique, and it was seen in his fight against Momoshiki. This technique is only seen in the anime and not in any other canon materials of Boruto, which includes the movies and the manga. Meanwhile, in the anime, it wasn't really mentioned, it just appeared during that fight and was never really mentioned, and it remained a mystery. In the recent issue of V-Jump, an exciting promotional poster highlighting Sasuke's Black Period interrogation into the Blazing World provided us with a wealth of intriguing information about his latest technique. According to the details revealed on this poster, this new technique grants Sasuke an impressive resistance to chakra seals. However, I must admit that I am not entirely certain if it also enhances his speed, although it certainly appears to have that effect. As avid followers of the Naruto series, we are well aware that lightning chakra often correlates with height and speed in most instances. It seems that Sasuke's new technique draws inspiration from the lightning armor used by the Raikage, albeit in a somewhat inferior form. This can be attributed to the fact that in the initial stages of his development, Sasuke did not require such a technique due to the incredible teleportation abilities granted to him by his Rinnegan. However, circumstances have now changed, forcing Sasuke to rely on this newly formed technique. With continued usage, there is a potential for him to refine and enhance its effectiveness, surpassing its current limitations. Additionally, Sasuke can harness the power of the Six Paths to further amplify the capabilities of this technique. In Naruto Shippuden, Sasuke had diverse techniques which he could easily use, and he wasn't seen using the same technique over and over again, unlike Naruto. However, in the Boruto series, we witness a noticeable shift in Sasuke's approach, as he becomes overly dependent on his Rinnegan. Consequently, with the recent loss of his Rinnegan, Sasuke now appears to be in a weakened state, prompting discussion among fans about his current abilities and potential for growth. That is all we would be taking in today's video. Do let us know about your opinions in the comment section below. You can also check out our video on what if Kakashi joined the Akatsuki. Thank you for watching.